Good day, everyone. I'm Christina Clarate from BSHM 1101.
In the restaurant business, we make food and serve food and beverage that ends up being ingested by people and becomes part of their bodies. This is an incredible responsibility that has serious consequences if it's not monitored constantly. It is imperative that every restaurant professional understand all of the details of food safety, especially people who are working in a kitchen, but it's true of everyone on the staff. It is vital that you learn about food safety and health department compliance in any way that you can, through training, through websites, through research, and follow all of the steps that are required for proper food handling and preparation. It's also vital that as a manager in a restaurant, whether you're in the kitchen or in the dining room, that you constantly monitor the behavior of your staff, the cleanliness of your physical plant, and the correctness of all of your refrigeration, your food storage methods, the expiration dates on containers, the cleanliness of all storage areas, the fact that you have hand sinks that are properly stocked with towels and soap, that there are not leaks that are creating standing water, that the restaurant is appropriately and frequently visited by an exterminator. All of this is a way that you can look every day to make sure that your restaurant is a safe place to enjoy great food. Monitoring food safety is a very, very important part of the role of any restaurant manager. Knowing what is required and checking it every day is a very important discipline for the restaurant business.
I will show you the difference between risk and hazard. How to eliminate risk or hazard for the hospitality industry. Every workplace has hazard. As an employee, you have a legal responsibility to look after your employees' safety and protect them against health and safety hazards at work. In order to manage workplace health and safety and help prevent accidents in sickness, absence, it is important to identify, monitor, and reduce the risk associated with workplace hazards. Slippery floors. It may cause slips and falls in the hospitality industry. Post warning signs around spills or wet floors. To avoid injury due to someone accidentally stepping on a wet and slippery floor. Never let those spills dangling on your kitchen floor for too long. Clean floor regularly. Cuts. Knives are involved in many incidents in the hospitality industry. To prevent or eliminate risks or hazards, use a flat surface or cutting board. Use the right knife for the job and make sure it is sharp. Hold the knife securely with stronger hand. The best way to store all knives is to pick the place that is not within reach of children, but shall be somewhere that will be comfortable to you. Note, knives must be placed in order to prevent any incidents that may happen. Proper uniform. Wearing the appropriate uniform is just one positive step you can take towards ensuring food safety. Chefs must wear the correct protective clothing in food areas at all times. This will help to ensure that any contaminants carried on normal clothing, such as pet hairs or dirt, do not contaminate the food. To prevent or eliminate risks or hazards, prevent hair from falling into food. Protect from the heat and spills. Burns. About 14% of incidents in restaurants result in burns and scalds. The most common causes are spilling or splashing of hot liquids in contact with hot surfaces. To prevent or eliminate risks or hazards, dry items thoroughly before using them with hot oil. Lower food and utensils slowly into hot oil. Make sure the handles of pots and pans do not stick out from counters or stoves. Use oven mitts or dry clothes when handling hot objects. Open lids away from you to allow steam to escape. Unguarded machinery. Common equipment such as mixers, mix slicers, general maintenance equipment, and electrical tools can cause serious injuries. Guarding, if used properly, can protect workers from serious cuts, crushing injuries, fractures, and amputations. To prevent or eliminate risks or hazards, make sure all guards are in place before using equipment. Check manufacturer's instructions for safe use. Retrofit older equipment with guards whenever possible. Machinery not locked out. Equipment that starts up unexpectedly, especially during cleanup or maintenance, can cause serious injuries. To prevent or eliminate risks or hazards, reduce the risk of injury by unplugging equipment before cleanup, maintenance, or repairs. If the equipment is hardwired, follow the specific lockout procedure for that equipment.